Let's talk about money and language. We did speak about language in the first video. Credit cards and debit cards are the best thing that you can use over there if you need personal money. We will get you to an ATM machine if you need money. You would like spending money that you'd like to spend. They do not accept U.S. money. That's not impressive to them. Now they do know how to convert it, but not in stores, not in restaurants, not out in public. In public, they use the euro and they use Macedonian. In most cities, you're not going to be able to spend euros. They want Macedonian money. It's called dinar, D-I-N-E-R. Some people say dinar, but dinar. And we will have some money for you. What you paid to come on this trip, we'll take out some money and we'll distribute some for you. We'll explain the money system, and we want you to spend money. The money that we give you in return from what you have paid is only for snacks and drinks and stuff like that. It's not for souvenirs. That's on you. So you bring your money for souvenirs. Hey, back to I saw something here. Back to electricity. If you have a CPAP, you need to check with your company. Debbie's works on this. I believe that's right.
No,
It does not?
no, my CPAP I put on that charger.
Hers does not work on this. Her CPAP works on this. On
Yes.
this. So, because it's not using a lot of wattage, she uses it on this. So yeah, check with your manufacturer. This is the way to go for a CPAP, this thing. It will work that. And so, man, you just need to be in charge of that. I don't want to burn that thing up. So you check with your particular machine. But money and language, there's ATMs. We'll get you to one of those if you need some money that you want to use for spending money for souvenirs and things like that. Contact your bank and let them know that you're traveling to Kosovo or Albania or North Macedonia or Istanbul if you're going through the airport, or Frankfurt if you're going through the airport. Let them know whatever country you're going to set foot on, because you might get flagged in the Frankfurt airport or the Istanbul airport or the Vienna airport or the Skopje airport. So contact your credit card company or bank, inform them of your travel plans, and that way they won't flag it as suspicious. American Express is not accepted at most places like they used to be. I used to have one. I'm glad when it went away and we replaced it with a MasterCard or Visa. So there are a few Silk Road machines over there that will take American Express, but don't expect them. That's rare. Maybe in a restaurant, but rare. So American Express is pretty much out. MasterCard, Visa. I don't know about Discovery. I don't have one, and I don't think they're used over there. But MasterCard or Visa, you can get cash out of the cash machine. Our bank charges us $1.25 to get cash out of the cash machine. That's just our bank. Over here, if you use your debit card, it might cost you $3.50 or $4. Over there, it's $1.25. Your card is the best conversion rate for that moment. When you put a card in an ATM machine or you use it at a store or you buy something with it, you're going to get the best conversion rate for that day. That's just the way the market works. So those are the safest ways. Your credit card will never leave your sight. Matter of fact, it will normally never leave your hand. A waiter in a restaurant very rarely will take your card. If it is, he'll take it in front of you, put it in the machine, and and he will never take it and leave. Here, we give our credit card, they disappear. There, in these countries, they do not take your card away. They want it in your presence. They want to be above reproach on that. So that's the best way. Macedonian money, be sure and get you a good converter on your phone, a converter app. I have the app Units Plus is what I use. It has money, it has length and distance, it has volume, it has temperature, it has all the things. I use that for a converter. I also use Google Translate is probably the most used. Be sure and download the language to where you're going to be before you get there. And you can do it on Wi-Fi when you're there, but it will translate. You can hit this little button here, speak English into it, and it will speak Slovak, or it'll speak Macedonian, or to speak Albanian. Or you can hit the button for it to listen, and they can speak, and then you can look at it, and you can read it in English, or you can push it, and most of them will read it back to you through the speaker. Google Translate. You may have a better one. We've been using this one for a long time. Also, you can take this, put it in camera mode, and you can hold it up when we're in worship at a church and they've got the words on the wall to the choruses, and it will read it. It will show you in English what is on the wall. Or you can look at your menu at a restaurant and you're reading English even though the menu is in Slovakian or Albanian or Macedonian. You're reading it in English. So that Google Translate is pretty amazing, and they keep it up to date. Man, for restaurants, it's a game changer, because you can, if they don't have an English language, English menu, Google Translate. So that's a pretty cool tool. So that's some suggestions on that money and language. Have those apps available, and enjoy that. So we will give you money. We will give you some. We'll explain the money. 1,000 dinner is like $17. 100 dinner is like $1.70. It goes a long way. When you have a 5,000 dinner or 10,000 dinner, I mean, it's crazy. It's monopoly money. There's a coin system as well. And so when I have coins, I will hold them out. I used to, now I know what they are. But used to, I'd hold them out and I'd ask a Macedonian youth or teenager, how much money do I have? And they'd look at it and they say, you have nothing. And so we'll teach you the money system. You'll have their money in your pocket. And that's always a good thing, to be able to go get a cup of coffee or to go get something to drink or a snack. And we'll do that as you're getting over your jet lag. We'll share some of that. All right, so next video, we're going to talk about airport arrival and departure. And then we're going to talk about accommodations and our budget. And then we're going to have a video about food. We're going to talk about the food. We're also going to talk about our schedule, our daily schedule in a video. We're going to talk about the van and some of the needs of understanding the van and packing, and who our driver is and what's expected there. Also, we're going to talk about the financial gifts that we've asked you to pray about bringing and giving to our driver, and to people like pastors and people that we're bringing gifts to. You read about that online in the information when you first signed up. Debbie will be sharing with you also in a video about some dress code and maybe some packing ideas, and also just some things that I think would be helpful from her heart. So God bless you. We'll see you in the next video.